I wanted to get a hold of Joseph Goodman. He's Alabama.com sports columnist, and he had a recent article, Clipper Wars, LeBron James versus Nick Saban. Because both have shows, and you've had LeBron call out Nick Saban that he's doing something that he thinks is sort of a ripoff of what LeBron came up with. So Joseph Goodman joins us now. Thanks for joining us, Joseph. So where do we stand with this? How serious is this feud between these two?
I can't take this seriously. There's no way that this can be taken seriously. In a court of law, it's not going to hold water. We know that, but LeBron has long had his internet videos of self-promotion anchored around a barbershop. Now Nick Saban has his internet video anchored around self-promotion in a barbershop. The fight is on. The Clipper War.
But Saban did change the name of his show to Bama Talk. Does that change anything here? Is he acquiescing to LeBron?
I think so. I think LeBron won this one. Yeah. Nick changed it to Bama Cuts. It was Shop Talk, and LeBron's was The Shop. Yeah, so that was pretty similar, To quote a great line from the movie Coming to America, you have McDonald's, I have McDowell's.
But also, Joseph, if you look at this, LeBron is taking from the movie Barbershop, right? I mean, come on.
Exactly. It's not like we're talking about exclusive intellectual property here.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. What do you make of Nick Saban? Like Saban kind of going back with LeBron a little bit here. Saban doesn't back down. How did this play locally in Alabama?
Well, locally, everyone and all the Alabama fans are always going to take Nick Saban's side on everything. It doesn't matter what it is. But one thing that needs to be pointed out is both Nick Saban and LeBron James don't get enough credit for being showmen, I don't think. And it was brilliant on LeBron's part, I think, to point out in the middle of nowhere, he's created a story out of nothing about a barbershop show that no one ever watches. And now you have – it's a win-win for everyone as far as I'm concerned, because the only reason Nick Saban has this thing is for recruiting, and – people are going to now watch LeBron James's barbershop show maybe a little more. I'm not sure.
Do you think?
I do want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I just want to point out these shows, okay, are barbershop web series shows, and the barbers don't ever say anything.
All they do is shut up and cut.
That's right. So the spirit of the barbershop show doesn't necessarily live in these shows.
You know what, LeBron, I know LeBron being an Ohio State fan. Do you think that has anything to do with this? What if LeBron showed up with a Cam Newton, like, Auburn jersey on?
No, man, I definitely think it has something to do with it. LeBron, this is a guy who, during the NCAA tournament, He does not come out for interviews if he's watching an Ohio State game during the football season. He's the exact same way. I mean, yeah. I used to cover the Miami Heat for the Miami Herald when LeBron was down there before I moved to Alabama to be a columnist. And the first thing that Urban Meyer did when he became coach at Ohio State was fly down to Miami, sit outside the Heat's locker room after a game, and then get one-on-one time with LeBron. I mean, he had to kiss the rings, okay? And LeBron carries so much power with his words that you got to think that if he's going to call out Nick Saban, kids in Ohio are going to listen to that.
And maybe watch it. Joseph, I'll try to bother you with something far more serious the next time, all right? Thanks for joining us and being a good sport.
All right, thanks, Ned.
All right, Joseph Goodman, the Alabama.com sports columnist. Yeah, Paulie.
Did Nick Saban cave on this one? Did he adjust?
It feels like it. Feels like he altered the... Now, full disclosure, I didn't know LeBron had a show, and I didn't know that Nick Saban had a show. now everybody knows they have a show, so maybe we got played here. Well done.
New poll question: LeBron-Saban, scripted, real? That would be genius. That would have been genius.
Yeah,
probably not scripted, but man, that would have been genius.
Feels like it was manipulated a little bit there. They manipulated us. Well done. Well done.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.